A thread by Christopher F. Rufo. The city of Seattle held a training session for white employees called Interrupting Internalized Racial Superiority and Whiteness. So I did a public records request to find out exactly what this means. Let's go through it together in this thread. First, diversity trainers informed white participants that objectivity, individualism, intellectualization, and comfort are all vestiges of internalized racial oppression. Sometimes both sides of the coin are oppression. Are white employees speaking too much? That's probably the internalized racial superiority of imposition or paternalism. Are white employees speaking too little? That's oppression too, because silence is violence. What's next? The City of Seattle diversity trainers encourage white employees to practice self-talk that affirms their complicity in racism and work on undoing your own whiteness. Good stuff right there. What happens after the thought exercises? It's time to do the work. The trainers ask white employees to let go of comfort, guaranteed physical safety, control over the land, social status, and relationships with some other white people. Then they go through a flowchart that outlines how white people cause harm to people of color, show up small and inauthentic, and are unable to access their humanity. In case some people are wondering if they're really white, they pass out a data sheet called Assimilation into Whiteness. Are you Arab, Jewish, Finnish, German, Italian, Armenian, or Irish descent? You're definitely white. No getting out of this. As Karlin Borisenko first reported, the invitation for this training was strictly segregated to white city employees. The goal was to teach them how they have complicity in the system of white supremacy and must be held accountable to Black, Indigenous, and people of color. How do you know when you've successfully interrupted your whiteness? When you implicate yourself in racism? When other white people may be angry? When you have stopped your white normative behavior? This is good stuff right here, people. White normative behaviors that only work for us when we're operating as individuals. So far, the city of Seattle has refused to provide the names of the diversity trainers, the budget for the program, or the video of the session. I'm going to keep pushing because this is exactly the kind of thought policing they want to implement everywhere. As Conceptual James and others have shown, James Lindsay, Deviant-in-Chief, the new cultural revolution is being fought via corporate HR, city diversity training, and public school curricula. When you find something like this in your community, expose it, criticize it, mock it, and reject it.